A swing arm? We don't need no stinking swing arm. Well, actually, we do need a swing arm for our 1966 CB160. We're in the middle of tearing this thing down, so let's get right back into the action by removing the swing arm. We already started working on the swing arm last time. I believe this was a 21 millimeter, if I remember right. But we can knock this out, just like this. Let's take this apart. And again, this pin goes all the way through the frame over to the other side. Let's take a quick look at that. That's our culprit right here. We want to drive this pin all the way out the right side. All right, couple things to look at here. We don't want to be going wailing on this thing because there is a little grease fitting here. So let's pull this cover off. Is there anything? No washers, nothing, no boot, nothing. Just a black cover on the outside here. All right, yeah, no washer. I'm actually really surprised there's no washer or a seal. Let's go over to the other side. Let's just see if we have some motion here. And we do. It's turning. I don't believe this is threaded at all. It just goes through here. I'm just trying to kind of move it around a little bit just to kind of get it started. Now again, we don't want to just start bashing on this with a hammer. You don't want to bash in your grease insert. So go and I find like a 10 millimeter, 9 millimeter socket, long socket. It's going to serve you really well. Fits right over the bolt. And you can start to gently tap this out. And you can see, we're starting to see some movement on the other side. And here you can see on the right side, it's starting to move out. Now from here, this 9 millimeter actually snakes its way in here real nice. So you can keep driving. See how it's going inside? Really, really good. Pretty clean. And this thing is not being the most cooperative in coming out, but here's that boot I was talking about. There is a little rubber seal, just like on the 350s on this. It was just kind of covered up. But yeah, I'm going to slowly be working from the other side, trying to pull that swing arm bolt out. Slowly but surely, it's starting to give way here. Just be patient, and eventually this thing will come straight out like this. Come on, there we go. Now that's out, and this spacer right here, that is firmly in place, so that'll be fun to clean up. You can see the whole swing arm kind of dropped when I did that. I'm going to grab this other spacer here, get this on there. Now carefully, just kind of pull this off. And there you go. Swing arm removed. Note, these two little, kind of, I don't know, they're little gaskets, little oil covers. If you can save these, great. But they're usually pretty brittle. See if I can get this off in one piece. So far, so good. Yeah, I kind of got it. It's not bad. It's a little bit pinched. We'll see. Might be reusable. This left side one looks a little bit more chewed up, or dirty at least. Yeah, a little bit more chewed up, but we got them both. I'm going to go ahead and bag and tag these for reference. There's my foot peg. I can go ahead and pull these out. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that foot peg out. I'm going to have to work to get that foot peg out. But I'm going to take all my parts, slide all this stuff together, and throw it in the box. Another piece that needs to be cleaned. The box is starting to fill up. We are really starting to get down there now. Kind of the motor, probably the next order of business. Actually, one thing I really kind of want to tear into right now is this rear brake assembly. There's a lot of springs and stuff going on. So I'm going to start taking some detailed photos of this, because this is all going to have to get put back together, if you will. And sometimes springs can be kind of tricky. So I'm going to try to get as many angles as I can here of the orientation of the springs. All right, after looking at that rear brake pedal and all the springs and all that, I'm actually going to do a separate video on taking that apart, because there's some nuances happening in there. So I'm going to pump the brake on this video. But 66 CB160s coming apart pretty quick. Hope you enjoyed the video. If so, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button. That really does help the channel a lot. Head on over to keeponwrenching.com, get yourself a free sticker, and we'll see you in the next video or live stream.